Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Now I'm on a mission to improve the health of my heart. Hey, happy Easter. Today's Sunday and we're going to get our stuff ready for Monday. So come on, let's get it figured out. So we're going to start. I've got 8 ounces of 93% ground beef. I need to grab my little dealie here. Okay. So I got my ground beef. I'm just going to plop that right in there. Come on, fella. Okay. Over the weekend, yesterday, I made this. One of you had mentioned that you make gravy and you freeze it, and then you break off what you want to put in things when you're ready to eat it. Sorry about that. I went ahead and put on a glove. I took onions and mushrooms and I sauteed it with some of the G-Hues. I don't remember exactly which G-Hues I used. I think it was teriyaki. So basically the way I'm going to do this, I'll do it in grams. And I'm just going to break off a piece. Just kind of break it up just a little bit. And in essence, this is going to be how I would like a steak, okay? So when I get steak, I like onions and mushrooms. Wait a minute. So this is onions, peppers, and mushrooms. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to track this. I'll figure it out, but it's 71 grams. So I'm going to plug on here OPM71. So that way editing Terri knows. So I'm going to go put this back in the freezer because this is a frozen. I put it in here and I just laid it flat to freeze. And that's how it froze. So now we're going to get the stuff. Hang on. Okay, so if I'm going to treat this like a steak, I'm going to add in some Omaha steak seasoning. I'm going to put in some of my campfire grilling dust. And I think that's all I'm going to do right now. Let me see. Is anything calling out to me? Nope. I'm just going to let that be that. So then I'll put the lid on it. And that is going to be my main portion for lunch. Let me straighten up and then we'll get on to my salad. From here, I'm getting everything open and ready. All right, gotta take the lid off, Terri. All right, and I have this little piece of paper towel in there, and that does its job because it's nice and dry. All right, so we're gonna zero it out. Now, I need something to scoop with. Oh. All right. So we're going to do 60 grams of jicama. We're going to do 60 grams of peppers. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to do 60 grams of carrots. When these carrots run out, I'm not getting any more. I just wanted to try them. So let's get that wrote down. Hang on, the dogs are howling. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. The neighbor's puppy's out and Lou is out teaching her the songs of his ancestors. She's a little beagle. So we're going to do 30 grams of these roasted red bell peppers. We're going to do 28 grams of these pickled red onions. And then we're going to do 30 grams of these pepperoncinis. These are golden Greek sliced pepperoncinis. Stop right there. All right. So that's that. The last thing is going to be my sweet pickles. This requires a big spoon because I really like these. But I got to be really careful so I don't spill it. Yep. I'm going to have to subtract 30 from whatever the total is. There's just something about this flavor that really makes it hit home. All right. I saw the number before I added in the liquid. That last little bit was just a big old spoonful of liquid. All right, so 165 minus 30-ish. So about 130 grams of the pickles. 130. All right. So I'm going to get all this put away and we'll get it seasoned. Give me just a minute. Okay, so we are going to add some Greek seasoning. We're going to add a little bit of my Bravo Avo. When I'm editing this, I always think I said it backwards, but it's Bravo Avo. I think. Yeah, Bravo Avo. I always think, no, Terri, I think it's Avo Bravo, but it's not. It's Bravo Avo. Yeah, that's enough from those. Then we're going to add some ranch seasoning. I'm going to have to put more of that on my shopping list. And I want to add, I liked the zing of this the other day, orange pepper and lemon pepper. I'm telling y'all know things. That's all I got to say, is y'all know things. All right, you all told me about that, lemon, and I was like, no, y'all know. I argued with y'all for how long in the comments? How long? Way too long, that much I know. All right, so some vinegar. All right, 50 grams of vinegar. And then, well, that looks like 56, Terri. I can't write very neatly. All right, and then all right. So 76 divided by 2. Oh, Lord, y'all. Is that 38? Let's just do 40. 40 grams, that's close enough. Oop, wait a minute. I put that under the wrong thing. 40 grams of that. Now, tomatoes. I wrote 40 accidentally under tomatoes. I don't know about that. Whoa, these are big. 4 of them made 63 grams, so I better stop right there. Let me scratch that out and put 63 by tomatoes. All right. Okay, so that's going to be our salad. That's going to be our lunch. Oh, let me get an apple and a couple other things. Hang on. So this classic hazelnut I brought to take to work, so I'm going to put that in my lunch box. Actually, let me go ahead and just put all this down in my lunch box, and then we can stack it up. I already have my pills down in the bottom. I've been trying to do that as soon as I empty out my lunch box when I get home. So then that way, I'm just so afraid I'm going to forget and have to come home because I can't be missing my Plavix and my aspirin. I can't be missing that, so I just put that in there anyway. Oh, so I'm going to put this hazelnut in my lunch box. Now, so I'm going to take my little glass jar. Oh, where'd my scale go? Terri Toodle. Terri. All right, it's cleared out. And I want to take it to work and do hot tomorrow. I may be having regrets, but 24 grams. All right. And then, I don't know how I will know what a half cup of it is. Well, I'm just going to have to wing it. But if I do that, then if I put the lid on it, I won't be able to shake it because it's going to be scalding hot. I'll just make it cold. Hold on. Okay, so then we'll do a half cup of this, which is 120 grams. or milliliters. Y'all know I got to do the math in my head every single time. I could put it on the lid, but this is about to run out, so then I'll have to put it on the next lid. But that would be the smartest thing to do. 120, 130, that's good enough. So then I'll put my little lid on here and shake, 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 Shinoda, shake it all the day. Shake, 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 Shinoda, shake, shake, shake. Alright, so I'll put this in the refrigerator. Well, I'll put it in my lunchbox. So I got my lunch in there, and I'm putting in my breakfast. I'll put this jar kind of towards the middle so it doesn't get beat around if I bump it on something. Okay. Oh, and you guys. Here we go. I bought this, and let me show you what it is. Hold on. I'm tired of having issues at work whenever I want to talk to you all. Now, I don't know if this is okay to take to work, but I'm going to find out. You know me, I'm going to find things out the hard way. But I don't think it's any different than people who take their own pen and pencils to work. So this is a stand. Just got to figure out how it works here. Maybe? What are you? Hang on, let me figure this out. Okay, so this is what I got. Now I can't put my phone in there because you guys are my phone. But I brought this, and I'll take this to work, and then I'll be able to use this instead of having to use my cup. So you all will be able to see me head on going forward. So yay! But anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to drop that down in my lunch box. Just go on and take it all apart. Okay, so there we have it. I will see you in the morning. Bye. Well, my little stand that I bought to bring to work, it broke. That's a bad thing. Get stuff on Amazon. You don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a cheaply made thing. Anyway, but that's all right. So I'll return it and get a different one. I've got my chia pudding. I brought it here, and then I put in a little psst of my hazelnut. So let's give it a taste. That's good. Could actually probably use a little more. I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so let's give that a little mix. That's better. So I'll have that along with my yogurt and cottage cheese. Today the flavor is pineapple mango. So that's my breakfast. I'll see you at lunch. Well, until I get that new little dealie, you're just gonna have to look up my nose. Anyway, hi. It is lunchtime, and got my ground beef with the onions and peppers and mushrooms. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Hopefully I did a good enough amount. I just kind of, when I plugged it into my tracker app, I just plugged in, I think, 71 grams of onions and peppers. I'm like, that'd be a good way of doing it. So, but I microwaved it, and so there's that. So let's give that a taste. Good job Saturday, Terry. That's good. That is good. I like that you had told me about freezing your gravies and stuff that way. That really worked well, because now I can just, I know y'all saw me, but I put on a glove so then that way I could pinch off what I wanted. That was so perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've been thinking, and when the pickled veg that I bought, when all those are gone, like the pickled onions and the roasted red bell peppers and the pickles that I buy, when those are gone, wonder, I don't know, I'm always thinking, I wonder, those are technically processed and there's a lot of things in there in the container. It's not just vegetables and pickle, and it's not just vegetables and vinegar. There's always all these extra things. So I'm thinking I'll probably, when they run out, I will use that recipe that I got from Mom yesterday, and it's so cute. It's in a church, like the old church cookbook. But well, not old. It was 2016. But but those recipes, like Mom was saying, those are the tried and true recipes, because those are the ones that are like, oh, we've been taking this to family potlucks for years, or we've been doing this one, and so anyway, so I'll kind of tweak it to the vegetables that I want, but I think that'll be really good, and I'll be able to tailor it to what I want and the veggies I want. So I'll go back to buying the cucumbers and then and cutting them up and all that stuff and putting them in that jar that I have and just kind of making my own. So, but I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I buy those pickled onions. There's sugar in it, so that's not great. And the roasted red bell peppers, they're good, but I don't know if there's sugar in them or not. But still, I mean, we all know anything shelf stable is not perfect. So so I'm thinking that when I run out of these things, I'm not going to buy more. I'll just make a big batch of it. So, from my tracker app, I'll have to plug it all in as a recipe, and then I'll have to take it out in, like by portions or whatever. So, anyway, that's the game plan. Got my apple, and so that's my lunch, and it's 11:15, so I'm gonna eat. And I will see you all at supper. At least now you know what I'm thinking. I'm always thinking, ain't I? I'm just always thinking and tweaking. But you got to. If you do the same thing all the time, you're going to get the same thing that you got, So, anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to keep eating. Bye. I don't know what I put in my salad that's spicy, but something is spicy. It's good, but my mouth is like... Y'all... We're walking, but is it the pepperoncinis that I added to my salad? Is that why they're so hot? Is that why my mouth was so hot afterwards? Was it the pepperoncinis? I don't think the banana peppers did that, like when I was using those. Is that what's making it so spicy? It's so good, but maybe I'm gonna have to use less of them. I don't know, but man, it was like, whew, my mouth was on fire. But anyway, yeah, we're walking. Bye. Guys, it's pretty busy, so I'm just going to show you that we are out and we are walking. But there's a lot of traffic and stuff, so anyway, just know I'm walking the dogs. These guys are in trouble. See, I got the chair blocking the dog door. That's because he moved. But that's because Baxter was not being very nice to the little puppy next door. He just paces that fence line and just kind of snarls and scuffs. And well, Lou, he was out being annoying. He was being obnoxious and wouldn't stop howling. So I had to call him in, guys. I had to call him in and make him stay inside for a while. Those little neighbor kids are so cute. And I told y'all that Mom had a neighbor and a few houses down, and people behind them, their dogs were out in a kennel all day long outside. And they bark and bark and bark. And the people wanted to go outside and do work in their yard and stuff, but they couldn't because the dogs were barking all day. And I mean, they physically could, but they couldn't have a nice conversation. I don't want to be that neighbor. So when they get too rambunctious, I put that chair in front of the door so they can't go outside. I could close it off too, but the chair reminds me later on, oh yeah, they can't go outside. But they've been on it. I let them out. They've fed. They've been on a walk. They'll be fine to stay inside. The little kids, I think they usually come in. It'll be like 7-ish. So, all right, I'm getting on to my food. I'm hungry. Let me show you what we're having. We're having clucking surf. So chicken and cod. We're going to put some seasonings on this here. I'm putting in the same bowl, y'all. So we're going to put, I'm going to put just a little bit of butter buds just to give it a little something, something. All right. And we're going to go ahead and go in with our garlic lovers. So cluck and surf. That's what I'm calling it, cluck and surf. You know, they got surf and turf. So why not cluck and surf? That's some lemon pepper. Go with a little orange pepper. A lot, just a little. And I just want some ranch. I don't know. Listen, don't ask me why. There we go. Now, got that. All right, let's see what we think. It might be disgusting. I never know how things are going to taste when I'm mixing them up. But I just do it until my heart says, okay, that's plenty. Stop now, Terri. Stop now, Terri. So we did our walk, and we did good. Chicken's good. Oh, this cod, it has a fishy smell. So I will not be taking this cod to work. It's not like the tuna steaks. It definitely has a fishy smell. That's good. So that's my cluck and surf. And this is the half a sweet potato that Mom sent me home with yesterday. So I'm going to finish that off here. But I'll have it all plugged in with the macros. Have that and some fruit. It was a good day. It was a Thursday, as Monday ever. I was just tired. I slept good, but I was just like, I was dragging tail all day. Man, I was like, it feels like Thursday. Not Friday, because Friday's like, woohoo, it's Friday. It felt like Thursday, like, oh, we have one more day of this long week I've been in. And it was only Monday. But it was a good day at work, though. It was productive. And, y'all, I did my walk. I didn't go all the way around the block. I just went up to that second stop sign and back. So I did my 1.1 mile. I got to blow my nose. Hang on. So I did my 1 mile around at work, or down and back. And then I took the dogs and we went all the way around. I was waiting on it to storm. They're supposed to be. That weather can't make up its mind. I mean, it shows like 2 raindrops, but it looks rough. But then, of course, you know the weatherman, you know, they get all these alerts. Oh, possible storms tonight. But then you open it up, it's like 20%. Dude, how is that like, they're all wound up, but the news people love to be excited about the news, Anyway, I redid my little dealie. And if anybody ever wants a copy of this, send me an email. Send me an email and I'll email it a copy to you. Or I could take a picture of it, whatever you want me to, but I have it on an Excel spreadsheet. But what I did was, I want the amounts to be the same. So I got bread and butter pickles. And then if like that one, I left open because that one, it varies. But I want banana peppers, carrots. I have the amounts that I want to weigh in there. But if something's off, I can write it on this side. But these are just the amounts that I would like to plug in. So banana peppers, carrots, dressing. It's all these things only plugged in with an amount. So that way I know what I can try to do whenever I'm making my salads at night. I'm always trying to streamline. Oop, I got an alert. Oh, it says heartworm meds. Today's the 1st. I usually give the dogs their heartworm med, but I've set my alarm. I'm going to do it tomorrow because Baxter's pacing. He's ticked off because I made him come inside. You'll be all right. So he's mad because he's pacing. It's so funny how their little personalities are. He's a guard dog. So his mind, he needs to go guard the house. And I'm preventing him from guarding the house. That stupid chair is guarding. That stupid chair won't let me go outside and guard the house, guys. That's what he's thinking. Is that what you're thinking, little stinker boy? He's such a sweet little boy. He's a sweet boy as long as nobody's trying to break in, huh? Little stinker. Anyway, so whew, there you go. How's that for a picture? How's that for a thumbnail? Ooh. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go eat my supper, but I made this up to help out meal prep time, Terry. So I can just kind of look at this and go down the list and know the amounts, and that'll help me out. So anyway, there's that, and yeah, I'm gonna eat, and I don't really have a song stuck in my head today. Oh, by the way, I've had about 4 of these tomatoes. I'm like, if I'm gonna pick at something, a tomato would be a good thing to pick at, So, I was tired of seeing my chia seed bag. So I put a little sticker on that says chia seeds. And so these can just sit out. I know, I could put one away. I know I could. But I want to see them. I want to know where they are. But yeah, so that's what I know today. I'm going to mix up my surf and turf here right now. It's going to get all mixed together here. We're just going to mix so I have some surf, or my surf and my clucking surf. So I'll have a bite of clucking and a bite of surf all in the same bite. It sounds almost not very nice, but it tastes good. Well, all right then. I'm going to let you go. I don't have much else to tell you. I think, isn't that terrible? I told you everything. I went by the vet to pick up some medicine for Sammy, for his little ears. The outside of his ears. He's still on that medicine that kind of helps dilate his vessels, so that way blood flow can get to his little ear flaps. They're so cute compared to Luke's big old hangy down ears. But all right, well, this is hot, and I want to go eat it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.